आला रे आला दुनिया हिला देंगे। आज हम बात करेंगे मुंबई इंडियंस के बारे में। वी हैव स्टार्टेड आवर स्क्वाड एनालिसिस फॉर द IPL 2026. Faiz boy is joining me, and today we're going to talk about the most destructive team on paper, the Mumbai Indians, one of the most successful teams in the IPL as well. The Mumbai Indians, led by Hardik Pandya. The Mumbai Indians. Faiz, if you look at this team from batting, bowling, all rounders, I just realized today they have Shardul Thakur as well. What a backup, man! Like fourth, fifth option. They have, every position covered. They have backups for every position as well. It looks like a very, very strong team.
Yeah, इसलिए तो आप 2 करोड़ के वॉलेट में खुश थे because they knew exactly what they were going to get out of the box. setting कर लिए थे शार्दुल ठाकुर के लिए already. They already got Sharfin Rutherford, man. In which way do you manage to get Sharfin Rutherford from Gujarat Titans in a trade deal, right? So that is something that is incredible for Mumbai Indians. They always somehow managed to know what business they need. Last year as well, they managed to make to the playoffs. They got eliminated by, I think, Gujarat Titans, or who was it? I can't remember which team it was. Maybe Punjab. But
Not Punjab,
they still
yeah.
managed to. Yeah, they managed to get till the end, and this time around, I think they've done the fixings for what could possibly be, like you mentioned, like a championship team.
Yeah, and there's another guy that they got for absolute steal. I still don't understand why people didn't bid for him. Quinton de Kock, 1 crore, and just see how he's playing, man. Like in T20 cricket, he won the SA T20 with the Sunrisers Eastern Cape, and now abhi World Cup mein bhi achhi batting kar raha tha unhe. When you have somebody already like Rickleton on top of that, Quinton de Kock, they have plenty of choices now. And people who are talking about Delhi Capitals, they might get stuck with which 11 to play. Mumbai Indians possibly could have that, but you just feel because they have such a solid Indian core, they'll manage whoever they play in the foreign slots, they will manage because they have such a solid Indian core.
100% भाई. Like I think वही जो तरीके से उनका इंडियन कोर सेटअप है, you can make any kind of team for any condition. आप चेपोक में स्लो विकेट दो, उनके पास like they have enough, like सैंटनर है उनके पास, अल्लाह गजनफर आ गए उनके पास, like you said शार्दुल ठाकुर आ गए उनके पास. So they can do anything that they want. They can rotate the team around because their Indian players are so solid. They've got Deepak Chahar also there. So that gives them like a Transformers wali feel, right? Like whatever situation है, Megatron बन जाओ या whatever you want to be, you can be Optimus Prime at any time. And with that, it gives the captain Hardik Pandya very good leverage and also immediate access to whatever he needs. And it will probably help them going a very long way because again, 10 game add ho gaye with the Indian depth, it will always help you.
Yeah, I mean, when you have Jasprit Bumrah, Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, it's just unbelievable, man. And let's not forget Rohit Sharma. He started his training as well. Do you see Rohit Sharma playing every game? Is he going to be an impact sub, or is going to be more involved? Because since he's left the captaincy, he's not been as involved with the team. You can see, like either his impact sub, he's a bit on the outside. I haven't seen him heavily involved in the tactics and stuff like that.
I think Rohit Sharma Musabhai will play more of a player right now. Apparently, he had discussion now. I don't know how accurate those reports were, but they said that he has expressed his interest in playing, and he's worked the yards, right? Like he's lost weight, he looks more fitter, he looks more agile. So maybe all of those pointers are leading to a fact that he probably presented his case in a way that, bhai, dekho, my fitness bhi work kar liya hu, I'm a better fielder than most. He's a very safe pair of hands, we know that. So maybe I think like last year also, I think Mumbai were dropping a few catches. So maybe he could be considered full time. For me, I think he'll play full time because Mumbai के लोग तो नहीं छोड़ेंगे उसको.
Yeah, and उनकी अगर आप bowling भी देखें ना, you got Jasprit Bumrah, Trent Bolt. That's a very good combination. Deepak Chahar with the new ball, he's effective. If they want, they can go to Shardul Thakur. There's spinners as well. You mentioned Stanton and Allah Ghazanfar. But even if you look at the backup bowlers, Ashwini Kumar, we've seen him, Raghu Sharma, and Mohammad Izhar. I'm really excited to see left-arm fast bowler Malinga has spoken highly about him as well. I'm really pumped up to see if he gets a choice. But it's good that they had that perfect mix. Like they've got the experienced players, but then they have these bowlers in the background that they can use at times depending on injury and availability as well.
100%. You have Markande, like you mentioned, like he also played IPL. For Sunrisers Hyderabad, he's played in and I think was a part of the KKR camp as well. तो आपके पास एक्सटेंसिवनेस जैसा आप बोले बहुत ज्यादा है. इफ यू वांट यू हैव विल लाइक फॉरेनर्स में भी आप देखो साहब भाई उतना ही उनके पास होल्ड है. कॉर्बिन बॉश है, विल जैक्स है, मिट स्टैंटनर है. आई थिंक रथरफोर्ड आल्सो इफ यू उसको दिए तो उन्हें भी बॉलिंग कर लेता. बट अ लॉट ऑफ द डिपेंडेबिलिटी मुस्तफा भाई आई थिंक मेन आर्किटेक्ट ऑफ दिस होल थिंग. आई नो बुमराह इज दैट इंपॉर्टेंट बट हार्दिक पांड्या's IPL सीजन. हार्दिक पांड्या का जो IPL सीजन जाना विल बी मेकर ब्रेकर. गुजरात में भी आप याद रखो विद द बॉल विद द बैट ही वाज फैंटास्टिक. बट ये 2 सीजन जो उन्होंने मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए खेला इट्स नॉट बीन अप टू द मार्क. So with the new
उनको
ball, how they're going to, I think now with Surya Kumar's map of how he utilized Bumrah and उसका अतराफ कैसा खिलाना है, I think वो चीज हार्दिक को इसने कहीं ना कहीं सिखा दी.
To be fair, Hardik was doing that, but he was getting criticized. He was doing that only. Like उन्हें
Yeah, he
आप
was.
देखो ना
Yeah.
खुद न्यू बॉल के साथ डाल रहा था एंड उन्हें बुमराह को बाद में लेकर आया था and लोग उसको पीस के रख दिए. बाद लोगों की
बट वहां पे एक और प्रॉब्लम था कि दीपक चाहर भी डेथ में डाल रहे थे. दीपक चाहर भी लाइक उनको भी जरा अजीब ही यूटिलाइज करे थे उन्होंने.
Yeah, I know, but like it happens. Like अब देखो सूर्या भी शिवम दुबे को डेथ में यूटिलाइज करे, but he got away with it. Like it
वो है.
happens, you know. Like I mean, he's not doing much wrong. Like that template he's using. It's like what Surya was doing. He's doing very similar. It's not like he's doing out of the box. It just worked for Surya. It didn't work for him. 100% the pressure is on him as captain for sure. Because अगर ये टीम के साथ आप नहीं जीतते या फाइनल नहीं पहुंचते तो सवाल बहुत उठने वाले हैं. Because आपके पास स्टार स्टडीड टीम है and now they're more settled. भाई उनका भी रिप्लेसमेंट बैठा हुआ है वहां पे. राज अंगद बावा भी है उनकी टीम में यार. लाइक they have a replacement for every player. But 100% I think look, Hardik Pandya will need to find a way in also making Rohit, Surya, Bumrah enjoy the game. I felt that they weren't enjoying the game in the last few years, right? It just looks like भाई हमारे को पैसे दिए हम आके खेल रहे हैं बस. Like अपने को मजा नहीं है उसमें. He needs to get those guys to enjoy. He needs to make that friendly environment because these guys are that type of guys. Rohit Sharma and stuff, they're not serious characters. Obviously, like they want to win and stuff, but they like to have fun. That's the main thing. So I think he needs to get that team together because he has a fabulous team. He just needs to get that camaraderie. Maybe Mumbai Indians have the best game facilities and they all have these events that they create, bonding. They have outside, so maybe just use that a bit more to their advantage and make sure that translates onto the field. If he can get them going, man, this team is going to be next to none.
बिल्कुल. And I think that will only like a part of that also comes from frustration of him not being able to be the Hardik Pandya for them. I think he's not had a very illustrious career. Like we saw him at Gujarat and used to fear him, right? But in Mumbai, there's been very lackluster performances from him. You can't blame. हाँ तिलक वर्मा ने भी उतना नहीं करा, but तिलक वर्मा पोस्ट जब बैठे थे उसके बाद से एक आध 50 लगा दिए थे. But Hardik Pandya जो हम associate करते हैं Hardik Pandya, the Gujarat title to Hardik Pandya, the first phase of Mumbai Indians, बहुत ज्यादा like difference आपको ये वाले उसमें दिख रहा है. And like if he can be an example for them, if he can win the trust, I think that's where his comfort lies. Right now he's still uncomfortable in Mumbai Indians because यार मुंबई का राजा रोहित शर्मा चलता है, सूर्या भाव चलता है. बट अभी हार्दिक को आई डोंट थिंक completely wholeheartedly acceptance मिली है from the Mumbai fans. It's also because of his performance, it's also because of his antics as a captain. Like you said, जीते नहीं है 2 सीजन में. Last season almost 10th आ गए थे and stuff like that. A lot like very bad situation at 24 में. 25 में he still managed to up the ante, get them to the playoffs. But again, there were not any performances from him per se. There were more performances from Surya. He got a 600 IPL. You had Tilak Verma who managed to come back. You had Will Jacks who was getting amazing wickets with the ball. So for Hardik Pandya, like I think a lot of people are saying this is a make or break season for him. क्योंकि जो एफर्ट लगाए थे आप हार्दिक को लाने में और जिसको आप उसको डिथ्रोन करे थे वो चीज अभी you have to pay the full fees of that thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like funny to think it's make or break because like he's done so much, right? Like for the franchise, for the team and stuff, and still that if he doesn't perform this season, he might get sacked as captain, which is the harsh reality of IPL, and it's such a cutthroat system. I think Hardik Pandya more with the ball has been a bit disappointing. With the bat, man, there has been performances. It's just not he's not crossed the line because उन्हें ball के साथ इतना खा लिया तो उन्हें bat के साथ जितना भी करो भाई. आप याद है वो बैंगलोर वाला मैच लास्ट ईयर वानखेड़े में जो था, कृणाल को दबा के मार रहा था उन्हें. He had like I don't know, was it like 30 of 9 balls he was at one point like in that game. I think RCB won that game by like 5-6 runs, but you remember the equation was 90 of 30 and Hardik brought it down to almost like 8 runs and over or something. It was incredible, but because that ball ke saath itna kha liya individually and as a team, वो हो गया था. तो yeah, I mean he didn't have the performances of maybe Surya and stuff like that, but maybe his individual performances was impacted by the fact that he's been given this team and he's not been able to control it till now. Maybe that's the
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. And again, like, I think for Mumbai, one green light must survive is hopefully Jasprit Bumrah for them is fit from the start of the season. Last season, we saw he missed a lot of games. At this
Yes,
time, in
that was a
momentum,
huge
he's in
problem.
rhythm. He won the T20 World Cup with India. He was the top wicket taker as well with 14 wickets at the end of it. So yeah, Jasprit Bumrah coming in this season from the start of it, along with Trent Bolt and Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur. How does that pace attack look against what squads we have across the IPL?
Yeah, definitely. I think a fit and confident Jasprit Bumrah makes a huge difference. If you see last year, even when he came back, he didn't have the best of seasons. Like Shreyas Iyer, what he did to him in that game, but that was the make or break for Mumbai Indians that match, and it was Bumrah who was targeted, which you never see. Like in T20
Yeah,
cricket, you never see that he was targeted, and he was the guy. That was the over which Punjab won the game, and you would never think that like Bumrah over. You might
that
think
shot.
Mumbai will still lose, but like not because of the Bumrah over.
Yeah,
So yeah, he wasn't at his best. Even against us, like I don't know if he played the second game, but like yeah, whatever I saw of Jasprit Bumrah, he wasn't at the top. But right now, he's in a different kind of flow, and they just need to maintain his fitness.
mm,
I don't know if he's allowed to rest over here because इंडिया में उन्हें एक गेम खेलता है एक गेम छोड़ता है यहाँ पे पता नहीं अगर वो अलाउड है या नहीं है उसका
mm.
कैसा आप रोटेट करेंगे विल यू बी एबल टू मैनेज हिज वर्कलोड अगर आप बुमराह को सारे मैच खिलाएंगे और एक्स्ट्रा मैचेस है ना इस बार विल यू बी एबल
Yeah,
टू लास्ट द होल सीजन
that's a very big question. I think yeah, that's a fair point given that 10 more 84 games ho chuka hai and traveling and all of these things and you just played a World Cup. Like yeah, I mean fair point. I don't know how Hardik Pandya will rest him and stuff. And they need him. I think अगर एक आध मैच ऐसा होता है कि भाई because they have Bolt obviously he has immense experience. Trent Bolt का भी first over हमेशा खतरनाक होता है. He gets the ball to move and वानखेड़े में थोड़ा we've seen movement in the early hours of the game under lights.
या
He's got a good counterpart, but last year also we saw without that Bumrah element, थोड़ा उनकी bowling ढल ढल सकने की there is a opportunity there. Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock or Rohit Sharma, Rickleton, which opening pair are you seeing like happening?
I think they like if they play both, then they might play just one of them, right? Quinton and Rickleton. If they play both, then I'll see Rohit and Quinton opening and Rickleton one down. Otherwise, whoever they pick in that team. If you ask me, who would I go with?
Yeah.
Man, it's a tough one, but I think initially go with Quinton and then you can swap it Rickleton if he's not working.
Both have been in amazing form, like Rickleton and Quinton de Kock. It'll be difficult
The thing
to
is, you
judge.
have Will Jacks there, right? As
Yeah,
well.
man.
I think you got to play him. Trent Bolt, you got to play him, right? And then Rutherford Sandner, if you're going to drop both of them, then you can play Rickleton and Quinton de Kock. You have to drop both of them, though.
Yeah, man. How are you going to balance those foreigners,
Yeah.
man? With Santner, Rutherford, Rickleton, Quinton de Kock,
Yeah, we
Will
can try and make
Jacks.
an 11. We can try and make an
Yeah, we
11, so
will.
we can go
Yeah,
Quinton de Kock and what's his name? Rohit Sharma, right? One
Rohit
down,
Sharma.
let's say
Rohit.
Tilak Verma for now.
Surya
Surya
Kumar.
Kumar. Yeah, Surya Kumar, one down, Tilak, two down.
Yeah.
Then Hardik Pandya at number 5,
Hmm.
right? Then we go Namadhir at 6,
Will Jacks.
Will Jacks at 7. Then
Miss Santner.
at we can we go Mitch Santner?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have only
Yeah.
Quinton, Santner,
Yeah.
and Jacks. Yeah.
Okay. Santner 8, then 9 Deepak Chahar, 10 Bumrah,
Bumrah.
11 Bolt, and your 12th man Namandir.
Yeah, impact sub would be Namandir.
Namandir. But yeah, watch out for these two players. One is
Ishar.
yeah, Izhar, man. I think he's gonna. I'm really excited to see what he does. Also, Danish Malewar. I don't know if you heard of him. He's a
Malewar, yeah.
Vidarbha player. He got a double century in the quarterfinal in the Duleep Trophy.
Duleep Trophy, yeah,
Unhe-
crazy.
yeah, I'm excited to see these two guys, man. Izhar, like, I wish he gets an opportunity. I don't know if he will. I don't think he will, but he's
Last
urgent
year से
Tendulkar
काफी पता है.
replacement.
Yeah. Yeah, काफी चर्चा हुई last year से मोहम्मद इसार की. He's been very
Yeah.
heavily. I think he plays with Bihar maybe if I'm not wrong, and uh, yeah, he's been in some good talks. But yeah, looking at the 11, how much like again they probably get a game here and there. Hopefully one of that. Then they also have look like Robin Mins, like he was heavily spoken about last year on the bench.
Yeah,
he was
I
not
mean,
able to portray
yeah.
like display his thing, but yeah, he's there. Raghu Sharma, I think, also done well in the domestic unit. He's a leg spinner as well. So they've got a very good squad in that aspect. Like like we said, all bases are covered. If I had to ask you, Mustafa Bhai, where are you ranking Mumbai Indians this year in IPL?
I think they'll finish top of the table, man. Top two, yeah, top two. They'll finish first, and then they'll go to the finals, I think, and then we'll see what happens in the finals.
Fair, I think. Yeah, that's a good, because like this team, you can't pick any like situation where they might get stuck. Like right
Hmm.
now, and form में हैं players.
I think where if you're the opposition, there's two places where you have to be, which you were attacking last year, which you have to be wary now. Is one is they're finishing. They've got Rutherford now, right? They didn't. I think they were struggling with the finishing last year. If you remember, everyone saying Pollard, kahan hai Pollard, and Tim David
Yeah.
ko kyun de diye. And the other thing is their spinner. Now they have Allah Ghazanfar. That's where we have to watch out. And I think that is why Mumbai is a better team than last year, because of these two slots. They've got a finisher and they've got a spinner now. I think these two slots they were struggling. Mitchell Santner was there, I know, last time, but Allah Ghazanfar is a different type. He's a wicket taker. People don't know him. He's a mystery type of bowler. He picks up wickets. It can go south. I'm not saying, because sometimes you play on flat wickets and he can get hit, but I think these are the two upgrades that they made, which makes them a championship winning team.
Yeah, and they've got also Corbin, Bosch, Shardul Thakur, two foreign all-rounders if they want to play. They've got
Yes.
foreign spinner, like you mentioned, Mitch Santner, Allah Ghazanfar, and then they've got Raghu Sharma, Markande, they've got Bumrah, they've got Bolt, they've got. If they don't want to play Rohit Sharma, they play two, but they can play Rickelting and Quinton de Kock. They can do anything that they want. Probably adjust Mitch Santner or Allah Ghazanfar out of the team. हर तरीके का नुस्खा है इनके
So
पास
I
ऐसे
would actually drop Santner from the 11 and play Allah Ghazanfar. That's what I would do.
Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I mean, yeah, like well, that's what it is. It's not one right combination in Mumbai,
Yeah,
right? Like with
because I
the
already have Will Jacks, right, to bowl in the power play, part-time spinner and stuff. I want
yeah,
one full-time man, and Santer is a full-time spinner, but I want full-time. So I would just go Allah
yeah,
Ghazanfar over there. And that doesn't. The thing is, man, you're going to ask me how do you put Santer on the bench? How do you put De Kock on the bench? It's going to happen. They have too
yeah,
many
बिल्कुल,
options.
बिल्कुल.
You can't do anything. And the thing is with this team, why it's always going to be a tough team to beat is because they have a heavy Indian core, and that's very important in IPL.
100 भाई वो तो like आप जो बोले शुरू में ही बोल लेते हैं, and that gives them opportunity to just become what they want. They're like water, they can just flow in whichever direction they want. They can, and just mind-boggling by Rutherford in an auction where you had a purse of 2.41 out of business deals. You got an Indian all-rounder, Shardul Thakur, a local guy. You got Rutherford. You got like Quinton de Kock. You just managed to do much more business with people who had 100 crore rupees in the bank.
Yeah, they have Raj Angad Bawa. This guy was like the best all-rounder in that under-19 World
Yeah.
Cup
Yeah.
in 2022, I think, or 21. Like the one in the West Indies. That one, he was. So they have him also like as a third backup to
Yeah.
Thakur and Pandya. And
It's just incredible. Like you said, I think first of the table, anything short of that, even second, like top two, anything short of that might be disappointing for them.
very not might be, it should be. Like there is no two ways about it. I think the business that they've done and the team that they've assembled now, if they don't make it to the top two, they will be very disappointed. And you saw that अगर आप third fourth आते कोई guarantee नहीं है final का. Last year भी हम समझा ठीक है चलो fourth आगे उन लोग घुस जाएंगे final में मुंबई है. मगर देखो एक स्लिप एंड वही आप हिस्टोरिकली आईपीएल में देख लो, अगर आप टॉप टू में नहीं आते आपको डिसएडवांटेज होता है. वो सनराइजर्स एक दो बार करे थे जो फोर्थ आके फर्स्ट है, बहुत मुश्किल है भाई वो, बिकॉज आपको 3 मैच लगातार जीतना है फाइनल तक पहुंचने के लिए.
Yeah. वो लास्ट टाइम आरसीबी जो स्टार्ट्स चल रहे थे याद है आपको, लाइक नो वन हैज डन दिस, नो वन हैज डन दैट, बैक टू बैक कोई नहीं जीते आप, मैचेस एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. सो या इट they should ultimately it looks like they should dominate, but again form is something that might change. It's a long tournament, 84 games है ये टाइम, जैसे हम आपको बताते जा रहे हैं. सो मई एंड तक चलेगा टूर्नामेंट, 28 मार्च से 31 मई. You will be catching us live here, you'll be catching us on videos, but yeah, right now it looks like for me and Mustafa, Mumbai looks like one of the teams that should be in the top 4, I guess.
Yeah, and see, look, we spoke 20. It's been 20 minutes now. We're about to wrap. And if this was an India podcast, you would have asked me this question 100%. But you haven't asked me this question, this whole thing. And that question is, are you worried about Surya Kumar's form? Because you're not worried.
Mumbai mein to say, yeah. Mumbai mein to like he'll always settle.
Like it was like that's crazy. It's the same guy. He's going to play in the same stadiums that he was failing in, and now you're not worried. Like that just shows that Mumbai Indians The whole team together, they're just a different beast, man.
या आई मीन सूर्या का वही है कि आई थिंक वर्ल्ड कप के बाद वी रियली डिडंट बिकॉज वो कहीं ना कहीं इतनी आदत हो गई मुंबई में है ही है सूर्या एंड लाइक लास्ट ईयर फेयर प्ले ही वाज वन ऑफ द बेटर प्लेयर्स फॉर देम 600 रन आई थिंक
Yeah.
टॉप 3 पर्पल कैप कंटेंडर्स में so I think he orange cap, sorry, purple cap. So yeah, I mean, yeah, बिल्कुल fair point. No one asked about Surya, but yeah, Surya will also be ripping and roaring to go. Maybe he's probably eyeing the captaincy of an IPL franchise on the brink of maybe an Indian captain exit. Maybe that's probably the next milestone that he'll probably want.
Yeah, man. Hardik Pandya is leading a lot of captains over there. Bumrah has captained India. Surya's captained India. Rohit has captained India. Santner has
Will
captained.
Jacks.
Will,
Sorry, Will Jacks. Santner. I meant
Santner,
Mitch
yeah.
Santner.
Yeah. Will Jacks is captain. And then
Yeah.
I think Quinton de
Quinton
Kock
de
has
Kock,
captained for
yeah.
a bit. Yeah. So he has a lot of captains under his belt. But yeah, you are also going Mumbai, right? Top two.
Yeah, I mean, top two should be Mumbai, yeah.
Yeah, top two Mumbai. Any one particular player that you want to watch out for?
I think Hardik himself. Like
Hardik Pandya.
Actually, I'll go with Tilak Verma. Sorry, Tilak Verma will be the guy I'm going to be watching out because he's been having a very topsy-turvy kind of chart, and he probably now the way he's come back since that injury didn't look like the greatest starts of the World Cup, but the end was surely brilliant. And let's see what he does this season for the Mumbai Indians.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribe button. Do comment on the video as well. Thank you, Faiz, for joining as well.
Thank you.
We have plenty more teams that we're going to cover in the next few days. So do join us for that. And take care, everybody, and catch you guys soon.